gosh, I gotta get a stand for this phone. For the week of July 14th, 2020, 2020. So anyway, show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So let me see. I am still trying to grow my channel. Right now I'm at 4089, and I got a really big phone, so if you can see my ceiling, that is why. I got the Apple phone iPro Max or something like that. I got the really expensive one, so it just like it takes up. I have to get a new I have to get not a new nightstand. I have to get a new stand for it, because it just, I mean, the stand is like struggling to hold it. It's like, bitch, you are too big. Like, seriously, if I throw my phone at somebody, someone gonna feel that phone being thrown at them. Trust me. It's probably gonna break and smash all over them. It's a big phone. So anyways, I'm at 4089. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So my fabulous crabs, and happy birthday for everybody celebrating. I know a lot of people are celebrating now. So on the 14th, it's a popular energy time for you. A great time to have fun, to celebrate your birthday. You can be more out and about than usual. Then Saturn goes retrograde in the 10th house, and so does Neptune in retrograde in the 10th house. Saturn will go back into Pisces November 13th, 2025, where it'll be direct, and Neptune in retrograde goes direct next year in the month of March. I think like March 3rd or something like that, or March 6th. This may not be the easiest time for those of you in business, because business can slow down. A great time for updating yourself with the latest and greatest in technology, experimenting with your page. Not the easiest time to get along with other people at work. This is stability coming, because Saturn in retrograde is sextiling Pluto in retrograde in the sign of Aquarius here. So this is a beautiful time for stability, financial stability, and this can be a time period where obstacles with career can be removed at this time with this energy. Despite the energies, it just means that positive changes are going to be happening next year for you around this time as well, okay? Or something positive will happen to you next year around this time. Then on the 15th, Uranus is still well aspected in the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. Your perspective and outlook on life can become more analytical in your way of thinking. You can be cutting through your rose-colored glasses and start reevaluating some of your relationships, or start putting the energy back on you. Unexpected depletion of resources may come from spending or unexpected expenditures with this energy here. So much energy to uphold a position, or from seeking an objective without sufficient rest. So for some of you here, this is not the time to go, you know how you get obsessive about something and then continue to like pursue it. Hey, Dinash, hello. So this is not the time to go like pursuing something like a dog that you want to do with this energy here, or trying to keep up with the Joneses at this time with this energy, because you want to feel important. It could be like a situation where somebody goes to a philanthropy party and then they try to put on their best, you know, design or whatever here, and then they end up being broke, you know. So it could be like that kind of situation going on here as well, where you're trying to keep up with the Joneses with this energy here, or you're trying to what else are you trying to do? Or you are like literally going above and beyond to like go after somebody in court, and like throwing all your money to the lawyers to go after somebody. It may not be worth it, okay? Nice to meet you too. So it could be like that kind of situation here that is happening for you. Alrighty, for some of you here, conditions may compel you to make certain changes with this energy. This could be also you being introduced to a whole new set of elements that tend to excite you now. So your routine could be changing. You could be learning something new at this time with this energy here as well. Oh, okay. Shiwani, hello. So that could be happening. On the 16th, Mars is not well aspected in the sign of Virgo this week as well in the 3rd house. Some of you could have car problems, can be accident prone. This can be an emotionally confusing time for you here. There are some truths coming up, some real self-realizations happening here as well. Mars is also sesquadrating Pluto with the 3rd and 9th house with this energy. I'm sorry, with the 8th house. I feel like there could be fighting around you here as well, or watching other people fight, and this may not be the easiest time for you to get along with other people at work. Other people at work could be critical of you, but I'm not going to talk about where I'm from, because I find that a lot of people try to find out where I'm from only to computer hack me, so I'm not doing it. So it could be that going on at this time. Mercury is going retrograde, and we are in shadow period this week. Your anxieties can be really high up at this time. I would be really careful here. This could be dealing with your fears and emotional hangups. Because we're dealing with 8th house at this time, you're really falling into a slippery slope with this energy here, and you can be reading too much into a situation here as well. So this would be a great time to trust your intuition, pay attention to your dreams at this time with this energy. Then Pluto is sesquadrating Venus in the 12th and 8th house. Your romances are usually karmic or predestined at this time. Some of you, this could be secret love affairs happening here as well with this energy here. And this could be sexual passions may be so overwhelming. They're difficult to control or properly direct with this energy here as well. There could be some psychological inhibitions may also prevent you from positively like expressing yourself like with love at this time with this energy here, or this could be like a lot of blockages that you're creating for yourself in regards to love. There's an intense emotional and sexual relationship that could also be have a very debasing influence. This could be a situation here where somebody is for men, somebody could be worried about their size, like their penis size or something like that, and some men, and from what I've learned, I'm not a size queen. It's not about the size, even when they're small, they can use it pretty well. So, I can't complain. So, it's kind of like that, but you're setting your mind up about how inadequate you are with this energy here as well, okay? Oh, thank you, Angie. So it could also be that happening during this time period as well, where you're kind of like giving yourself excuses to not move forward with relationships or not have emotional connections because of your own inadequacy that you are going through or that you are putting yourself on. So that's not good. You shouldn't do that to yourself here, because you'll be surprised. Love is love, so you'll be surprised like what people put up with, or what people are understanding, believe it or not, especially when it's one-on-one. People are very understanding, and nowadays, when it comes to love, some people are super understanding. So it's not that hard. Trust and believe. I've seen some really I'm not gonna say, but it's just kind of like, damn, you just hump anything, don't you? So it's kind of like, don't worry, even though Cancer's not looking for something that will hump them, they're looking for something that is a long-term relationship. Even my male crabs are about their long-term relationships, but I'm just saying, okay? You're impulsive at this time. Something new is coming in where you're going to throw yourself into the situation, or you're going to be very excited about a new situation happening here soon. You can be a great manager, but first you must learn the art of compromise. You can't gain other support since you've often are too forceful or direct now. You could also be overly aggressive in matters of love and sex for some of you. Learn to control your temper and develop moderation in all your relationships. Then on the 18th, Mercury goes retrograde in your second house of money. Watch your spending. Lots of insecurities over money and financial stability can be coming up at this time. So emotionally, this week is not going to be the easiest energy time for you, especially around money and career and not making enough money at work at this time with this energy here. So you could be really freaking out about things. Not the best time for business picking up. You may have to be a bit strict with your spending this week. You could have a lot of money worries happening during the Mercury retrograde energy here as well. So try not to delve into lack consciousness, because you also have Jupiter on your side, and Jupiter is super well aspected at this time. So even if you are going through money worries, or you're dealing with like housing or loan mortgages and things of that nature, know that when you start tapping into affirmations and positive prayers at this time, know that your prayers are going to be answered, because somebody will come along and help you or get you out of a jam that you may find yourself in during this time period. So you're not necessarily stuck, okay? Other people will work with you during this time period as well. For others of you, be careful of arrangements that you get into with others in regards to money. You can get talked out of your money at this time. You can feel like you got duped, shafted, or you wasted your money and time on something here with another person here, okay? So I would be careful with purchases that you make. This is not the best time to make purchases. Maybe wait until September, or wait until Mercury moves into the sign of Virgo here, because you may change your mind, or you may have buyer's remorse by them, okay? So not the best time for big expenditures here, okay? The first card I come up with is, who is this? The Six of Wands. This is progress, this optimistic energy, and I'm using the amazing, let me see what it's called. Oh, the amazing. This is the Wizard's Tarot I'm using by Barbara Moore. My son thought it was very interesting, because he was like, oh my gosh, she's a Moore too, and I was like, oh. So yeah, so by Barbara Moore. I can't say it right, so I'm sorry. So yeah. Oh, hi Jay. So the first card I come up with is the Six of Wands here. So this is like progress being made. This is optimistic energy. So you can be excited by the changes that are happening during this time period as well. The Two of Swords, some of you are going through it emotionally, like I said. So this is like a period of reflection and stuff like that. Maybe you're getting what you want, but it's not exactly what you want at this time. So you could be a little bit in your head about it, or you're not really too sure how to feel about the situation here. So it could be like you could get a manager position, but it's going to be at a different store and not at a store that you want, and you could be feeling some kind of damn way about it, because you are getting what you want, but it's not how you want it, okay? Some of you, this could be an emotionally confusing time for you. You could be mulling over things at this time with this energy, because this is change happening. This is you moving on from a situation here. This is also you needing to make clearer decisions in challenging situations, okay? The Star card, manifesting what you want at this time with this energy here. Even though it's not how you wanted it to be, you're still getting what you want, okay? So I do see that. I do see you relying on your intuition a lot more than usual here to guide you and to bring you into the direction that you want to go into at this time with this energy here, or you may feel a compulsion to go into a certain direction in your life at this time with this energy here. So that is definitely your intuition talking to you, making you feel restless at this time, letting you know that it's time to go. The Nine of Wands, I feel like you're overthinking, overanalyzing certain situations during this time period, and this is a time where you kind of like need to trust your intuition instead of sitting on your hands about it and overthinking and overanalyzing things. You need to work on more relying on yourself at this time with this energy here, or try to change your perspective or outlook on life, the way you see things with this energy here, okay? I do see setbacks happening here. This could be a situation here where you could get kind of disappointed because you're getting what you want, but then all of a sudden everything comes to an because Mercury's in retrograde and the planets are in retrograde at this time with this energy here. So it's very difficult for you to move forward with this energy, okay? And it's very difficult for you to get what you want or to get where you need to be at this time. So you can expect delays, but things are happening, things are in the works, but you can't see it and touch it, or you can, but you're not on a needs, you're on a needs to know basis. You know, people are not telling you exactly what is happening here as well. Continue persevering, continue going through the process with this energy here, no matter how frustrating the wait is. But you know, enjoy the process, because at the end of the day, you're going to get what you want. So delve into that certainty, knowing at the end of the day, despite how long this shit is taking, I'm going to get what I want at this time, okay? Not focusing on, you know, working yourself up into a tizzy because you're so in love with this South Node in Virgo and Mars in Virgo. Well, I mean, what the hell are you going to do when August comes? Forget about it. Y'all going to be, you know, this is going to be a good period of time for psychiatrists, therapists. They're gonna love your asses. They're gonna be like, where have y'all been? Okay, because it's like you're gonna be keeping them busy. I mean, so you know, delve into prayer consciousness. I keep telling everybody that, and know the planets are in retrograde at this time, so things are happening, but not as quickly as you want it. Some things, like with business and being financially independent, you have to delve more into the power of prayer with this energy here, and more into certainty during this time period, okay? But know that everything is going to be happening, just not at the time that you want, okay? The Three of Wands, I do feel like this is a great time for business picking up for you during this time period as well. The Queen of Wands, yeah, you're very cerebral and in your head with these energies, okay? So just be aware of that, alrighty? Because so far we have like the Six of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands. So this is an optimistic energy. It's like you can't be happy for the good that you have going on in your life. Can we appreciate for a moment the milestones that we are having? Can we appreciate the moment that you did get a job, you are growing? Things that they weren't talking to you about last year, they're talking to you about this year. Elle says, stay cool, Cancers. Exactly. You need to work on staying cool at this time. You're moving forward, but because it's not happening quick enough and things are not happening for you, it doesn't mean that it's not happening. It just means you need to practice patience with this energy here. Exactly, Elle. Gratitude is the attitude. The Three of Cups talks about collaborations. You can be feeling inspired by what other people are doing at this time with this energy. Some of you could be hopping on trends that other people are doing during this time period as well with this energy. So I do see that coming up for you. The Lover's card, so this is a spiritual connection coming up with this energy here. Some of you, this could be an online connection here. Okay, some of you could be thinking about love a lot, or manifesting love. Some of you could be thinking about somebody that you want, so you could be obsessed about somebody at this time with this energy. Some of you, this person, you guys may know each other through friends or at work with this energy here. So it's somebody that you already know, okay? And I do see you thinking about this person. Why do I say thinking and not, oh my God, this is like love and you're gonna like be in love? Because you're very cerebral about it. We have too many wands going on, which tells me that this is more of a thought. Hey Dave, detachment from an outcome also helps. Yes, it does. Keep the brain busy. Give the brain something to do, like I keep telling y'all, okay? And allow whatever needs to come in to come in. Stop forcing things. It's kind of like you constipated, okay? Stop. Okay, you're constipated right now, so nothing is coming in at this time. So you're gonna have to sit there in the toilet. You could hop up and down, you could read a newspaper, nothing happening. Okay, nothing. You just gonna have to sit and wait. All right, so you're constipated, so sit and wait. Some of you could be thinking about love a lot more. Some of you could be manifesting love into your life at this time. This could also be friends showing loyalty to you during this time period as well with this energy here. Alrighty, so I do see that with this energy. Some of you can be a bit more open to online dating at this time, or really stepping out of your comfort zone and finally talking to somebody here. Some of you are really coming out of isolation and out of hermit mode with this energy, and giving up Ooh, giving up an idea of another relationship and moving on. Ooh, okay. Yep, a good time. L says a good time to clean and declutter. The problem with that, L, is that they're based on their emotional self. So no offense, my crabs, I'm going to call you out on your shit, but a lot of you are lazy. All right. The Eight of Cups, I feel like you're overworked at this time. Some of you are overworked and overpaid. Yeah. So this could be something that is coming up pretty soon here as well, where you're making like a lot of money here. You know, life could be good for you. You just like all up in your feelings at this time. You know, some of you, you're over certain situations going on in your life with this energy here as well. So I do see that coming up for you. The Page of Cups, I feel, yeah, when crabs are going through it, that house is going to be messy as shit, okay? When they are getting their way and they're happy and bubbly and optimistic, next thing you know, they're like Susie Homemaker. So it just depends who the hell you're getting, okay? So right now, they're not like Susie Homemaker. They're more like, you know, that movie with Joan Crawford and Betty Davis, all right? They're more like that. And they're Betty Davis. They're Betty Davis. And Capricorn is Joan Crawford. So there. So for some of you here, this is definitely new love coming in at this time with this energy here. Kind of like being a bit curious about somebody at this time with this energy as well, and opening up to the idea of somebody during this time period with this energy. So I do see that coming up for you. The Judgment card, I do feel like this is a time for contracts and negotiations. Some of you, this is marriage proposals happening as well with this energy here. So I do see that coming up for you. The Seven of Cups, I do see online dating. I do see thoughts of future coming up for you as well. So this is a very auspicious time for making things happen for you in your life, okay? Some of you, you're sitting on your hands about things because, again, you have a lot of wand cards, so you're very cerebral. You're very, you know, in and out, doubting yourself with this energy here as well. Whatever happened to Baby June? Yes, you guys are Baby June, and then Capricorn is Joan Crawford. The at the beach. Fucking so much makeup on her face. Goddamn. Oh. I'm killing myself over here. Anyway, so yeah. It's like that. It's like that. Okay, so you guys are just driving yourself mental. I know. God. The makeup on Joan Crawford's face, like how much cake did she put on that face? It was like, damn girl, at this point we could mix the bladder. I know, Betty Davis was awesome. So I love Betty. She is my favorite person ever. So anyways, this is a time of reflecting on past choices, so you can be all up in your heads and feelings with this energy here as well. Should have let her get a boyfriend. I know. Let her drive somebody else crazy. The first, and then the Ace of Swords. I do feel like for some of you here that, oh my gosh, why are we talking about electives in college? I feel like the focus could be on college for some of you here. I don't know if you're like confused about college or something like that, or you're more about your friends at this time and you're trying to like go to college, the same colleges as your friends. I don't know, but I feel like some of you, that's up in the air too about that. Some of you could be choosing an elective at this time. Alrighty, so I feel like the focus could be on college. That's so weird. Okay, so yeah, the focus on, some of you are focusing on college. The Queen of Wands, karma, justice will be served with this energy here as well. Some of you are dealing with somebody that's in a love affair, okay, with this energy. So that's probably why they're not coming through, or that's probably why you're not coming through, because you're crushing on somebody while you're seeing somebody else. I feel like this person could be younger than you, or there's significant age difference, or this person's just very immature. Okay, so I do see that coming up, so be careful with that. All right, because I got the Queen of Coins and the Queen of Wands, and in the middle is the Page of Cups. Okay, and this person is not coming in anytime soon, because the Page of Cups talks about future messages of love. So this may not be happening any damn time soon. Okay, the Five of Swords. Some of you here, you can be like not getting along with certain people in your life at this time with this energy here as well. I do feel like for some of you here, you could be facing some conflicts, more like mental conflicts at this time, and kind of driving yourself crazy with this energy here as well. So you need to like stay the hell out of your head, like all the way out of your head. Like, it's not the place to be. The Fool card, a great time for delving into your creativity with this energy here as well. You're very much about your social life. You're very inspired by what other people are doing at this time with this energy here, or starting new trends for yourself with this energy. The Sun card does talk about new beginnings coming up for you as well. I do see a new relationship happening, but it's not happening anytime soon, but it's there. Okay, we'll acknowledge that it's there, but it's not happening anytime soon. Okay, so yeah, and some of you could be very lonely at this time. You know, not the easiest energy time for you, because you got a stellium in your 5th house. So I can only imagine, you know, that stellium in your 5th house driving you crazy, being like, somebody love me, nobody loves me. Well, nobody loves me either, boo-boo. 2 years and I still haven't got, no, yeah, 2 years out of a relationship, 5 years no sex. Yeah, nobody loves me. See, so it's okay. We'll love each other. I'm a Pisces, you're a Cancer. We'll just love each other. Okay, we just got each other. We'll be okay. We don't need no relationship. You see, we love you. Yeah, so the 5 of Cups, shoulda, woulda, coulda, regrets at this time with this energy here. So that could also be happening during this time period. For some of you, you're getting out of grief. You're healing from emotional disappointments with love at this time with this energy here as well. I feel like some of you may end up in therapy or, you know, institutionalized, because y'all really drive each other crazy. 9 for me. The Empress card, I do see a breakup happening here, or you're not on speaking terms with the women in your life at this time with this energy here as well. So I do see that coming up for some of you here. A lot of people in your cards. Holy cow. There's a lot of people here. So I feel like you can be more about your social life during this time period. See, people care for you. I think that people do care for you. It's just that right now you see what you want to see at this time with this energy. So you're really in your head about things at this time, and you feel like nobody wants you, nobody cares for you. Nobody wants me either. Hi, I'm here. So it is what it is. I don't care. Personally, for me, I don't care right now. I'm too damn busy. Actually, I made myself too damn busy, because I just don't think about it. I just don't think about it. I don't know. 1970. Oh my God. So, you know, but anyways, this is a time of joy and success and abundance. So focus on the things you can control. Don't be all up in your head this month and this week either. And especially this week, don't be all up in your head. Just focus on the things you can control with this energy. The 7 of Swords, you're more quiet into yourself at this time with this energy here as well. Some of you, you're very secretive. I do see a love affair happening for some of you here during this time period. A great time for professors. Those of you in school, great time for teachers here. So there could be growth in school happening. Even though school's not happening, it's still happening for them. So believe it or not, there's still things that they're doing. Ooh, the Page of Swords was in reverse. Ooh, could an enemy being made a friend? Probably, but I think it's what it is. The 7 of Swords is here, and then the Page of Swords is in reverse. So it could be that somebody is finally talking to somebody else, but in secret. So somebody is keeping it on the, I'm not gonna sing that song, but you know that song. So this could be somebody like keeping it like on the low. I don't want to say that. I can't say because you know who that is, but somebody's keeping it quiet, and somebody finally talking to somebody at this time, but somebody married. Okay, all right, and somebody is like needs to grow a pair of balls and like finally like just make their decision, you know. Oh Jesus. Oh my God, when was the last time I changed the baking soda on my So I feel like somebody could be quietly talking to somebody at this time and keeping it quiet with this energy here and not really saying anything. Somebody's a secret lover. Okay, so it's up to you what you want to do with that. Some of you may not like that because this could be like a sexual relationship and this person doesn't take you out on dates, but this person's willing to have sex with you, but not take you out on dates, you know? And it's like, damn, I didn't know I was that ugly, bitch. You know? So it's kind of like, shit, you know? You're like the Hunchback of Notre Dame that gets laid. It's like, don't tell anybody. Or that lady from Scream. That funny movie Scream with the Wayne brothers, and then he puts a bag over her and stuff like that, and he's like, so you're that lady. So you don't want to be that person. So don't do that. So try not to fall for that. The Ace of Coins, mastering your reality, creating your own reality, money coming towards you at this time with this energy here. Some of you could be getting a job at this time. The Ten of Wands, taking on new responsibilities at this time when it comes to career. So this could be a raise or a promotion happening for you. The Five of Wands, on the job training happening here as well. So I do see that coming up for you. Ooh, another reversal. Ooh, the Three of Swords is in reverse. Okay, so for some of you here, somebody is not coming back to visit you. Okay, somebody is keeping it moving forward here, or it could be a situation here where, you know, there's a blessing happening in a situation already. So try to see the blessings in situations that are going on in your life at this time with this energy here. Okay, for others of you, I feel like this could be a time period where like grief is blocking you from doing what you want to do. So you're going through a depression at this time with this energy here, and you're like really going through it emotionally and mentally. So this is not, you need to go to like Hobby Lobby, go get a puzzle or something. Like give the brain something to do. I'm so serious. Like get yourself something silly to do, like a hobby. I have a hobby. You know what? I love sugar skull heads, and me and my son, we have this really big giant one that I bought last year, and I haven't been able to work on it. But like this week or something like that, I'm going to go to Michael's, and I'm gonna make it like one of those like big giant, I'm gonna bedazzle this shit out of it. I love my glue gun, and we're gonna paint it black first, and then we're gonna bedazzle the shit out of it. So I don't know what I want to use yet, but I'm gonna make it all like shiny. That's all I know. I'm gonna make it shiny, you know? So yes, go get a coloring book. I mean, seriously, like get the hell out of your damn head. You drive your own self crazy. Nobody else needs to do it for you. Know what? Crabs can drive themselves crazy. They do not need your assistance. They will do it their damn self. Don't talk to them. Watch them do it. It's like, oh my gosh. See, refurbishing furniture is fun too. That is fun. And especially if you go antiquing and you go to like a really, yeah. And designing your garden is fun, even though I don't do that because it's too damn hot. But yeah, that is fun. The Four of Coins, this is all about stability and saving money here at this time, or just kind of keeping yourself like a little bit of a shut-in during this time period as well because of your financial situation. So some of you could be crying about your financial situation at this time with this energy, and just kind of like working home and really isolating yourself. And it's not because you don't want to hang out with others, it's because of your money situation. Okay, but also your money situation is like making you depressed at this time. I would be really careful with your emotional stuff. It looks like you're going to be going through it during this time period. Okay, so this is a harsh energy. I would literally give the brain something to do, or make houses out of popsicle sticks like Blanche did at the Golden Girls. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that reminds me of my friend Marvin. My friend Marvin loves the Golden Girls. Oh my god. Oh my god. Happy birthday, Marvin. I love you. So anyways, show your love and support to your girl Marie. I'm going to be back on tomorrow because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to go and pray, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.